Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today we are going to be taking a look at the polygon MATIC charts and we're going to see where it might be headed, and we will cover both bullish and bearish scenarios as well, just to simply cover all of the possibilities. Now, for those of you who love trading crypto and would like to try out the same exchange that I use on a regular basis, feel free to go ahead and try out the Blowfin exchange with the link in the video description down below this video. I personally love this exchange because they allow anybody from anywhere to be able to sign up and trade crypto futures, so it's very, very nice. So if you're from the United States and you want to trade crypto futures, you can do it right here on Blowfin. I've been using it for about 6 months now, and I have not had any issues whatsoever. Customer support is extremely fast, and it's very, very awesome. So guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the MATIC charts. Now, the first thing I want to mention here real quick is this is not a price prediction video, okay? I am not a magician, I am a realistic person, and I'm also not a fortune teller, okay? So I cannot see the future. I cannot tell you what the price is going to be in 365 days from now. That's just not possible, okay? This is just a price update and analysis video, okay? So as far as where price is currently sitting right now, we have got this cycle high right here up at $1.29, and we've got this current low in this current giant range that we're in of 42 cents. So it dropped quite a bit. We have been in a downtrend with Polygon MATIC for quite a while now, and as we came down in this first big leg right here, we kind of consolidated right in here between 62 cents and 75 cents, and that kind of created obviously a bear flag or a rising wedge right up here. And obviously with as we all know, with rising wedges or bear flags, we end up dropping out of them to the downside eventually, and that's exactly what happened here. So we ended up dropping out of the 62 cent level and dropping down and creating this new level down here of 42 cents, and since then we have so far bounced off. Now what I want to see happening here is I want to see price action breach above this kind of cliff right here that we kind of cliffed off of, which is right around the 57 cent area. I feel like once we have enough momentum to break through that, we will be able to get up to this resistance area of 62 cents, basically 63 cents. And I'm sure once we get to this level, I'm sure there will be some decent resistance there, and we'll end up coming back down, and obviously probably coming back down to this cliff area right in here, and hopefully, if there's enough strong momentum, continue the uptrend and bounce off of it and go up through this resistance area, and then finally head up towards the next resistance area of 75 cents. And what I'm hoping happens there, obviously come back down to another layer of midterm support, which would kind of be probably right in this area, and gaining momentum again, and probably going straight up and going back up to towards the next resistance area. The overall goal here, guys, is to create these higher and higher lows going all the way upwards. That is a very, very strong and healthy uptrend that we want to see. And MATIC definitely has the ability to do that because it is a very, very, very solid layer 2 project, okay? And obviously it's getting used on a regular basis, and more people are starting to obviously put their money into Polygon based projects as well. So that is nice also. So in a bearish scenario, I don't see that happening. I mean, obviously anything can happen. As I mentioned before, I'm not a magician. I can't see the future. So it definitely can happen, but we could end up dropping, if these levels fail, we could end up dropping back down to this 42 cent mark. And obviously if that does end up happening, we would want to see a bounce off of it back up to the upside. But if it does not happen, we will end up going much deeper. But like I said before, we have already dropped so much, I just don't foresee that happening. But anything can happen in the crypto market, as we all know. And obviously with Polygon, Polygon is one of those very top tier type projects, and so obviously it's going to follow what the total 3 does as well. The total 3 is the overall altcoin market cap chart. And as you guys can clearly see here, the overall altcoin market cap we ended up coming down to $509 billion and creating a bottom down there for this current range, and we ended up going back up, and we needed to end up passing this high right in here in this consolidation level of around 620 billion. And so far we have been having some good news with that because we are holding this $620 billion level very, very nicely. So what is going to be nice here is I'm hoping that the next daily candle opens green as well and we continue even higher. And if we do continue even higher, we need to start heading up towards the $720 billion area. This area is where we kind of created a double top up here after the big first downslope that we had over here, and we created a rising wedge right up in here as well, as you guys can clearly see right there and right there, rising wedge. And we ended up coming back down to the downside. So we want to be able to pass this $720 billion area in order to start feeling comfortable that altcoins are going to have another very solid second leg back up to the upside. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look back at MATIC again, and let's take a look at the EMAs and see what the EMAs are showing us. So with the moving averages, all right, moving averages, it's looking shitty right now, but we are hovering around the 20-period EMA right now, and we need to get above it, and we need to start crossing these EMAs and back up to the upside. And as you guys can clearly see, this level that I want to see broken to start feeling bullish, that we've got enough momentum to start heading up towards 129 again, is right around the 75-cent level, and that's kind of around the area where this 200-period EMA is. Overall, we need price action to start gaining some higher levels and start going up higher and higher and higher and creating some higher lows all the way back up to the upside. So what we need to happen, what we need to see happen, we need to see a break above this 200-period EMA, and we need to start seeing the EMAs crossing underneath the price action and going like this. All right, that's realistically what we want to see. We want to see the price action stay above all of these EMAs as they are swooping around and going back upwards. All right, so realistically, guys, that is personally what we want to see. So before I go ahead and wrap up this video, you guys, for those of you guys who, hold on a second, for those of you who, before I go ahead and wrap up this video, if you guys did enjoy this one and you feel like you got some decent value out of it, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button below the video to help me out here, and leave me a comment below on your personal thoughts on where you think the price of MATIC is going to go here in the short to midterm. And hey guys, for those of you who stuck around and watched this entire thing, thank you guys very much. I appreciate all of you, and I hope to see you guys in my future videos.